helps if I have the right thing up. There we are.
It is the surface show.
Yep.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light. It's time
Dungeon
to get
Master
things started
Seph.
on the.
Care to tell us a story?
Don't forget, I actually used to have my own radio show, so... Last
the
week...
morning with Seph, yes.
No, it was a midnight show, so... Last week, our party had a rather nice, pleasant day. Except, of course, it was ruined by Ardeth giving away the copy of Ark's database. One of the mysterious overseers from Arcadia. Meanwhile, Anarchy found herself a nice little storybook. And Squish got herself a very lovely life-size goblin plushie.
Well, and Jeremiah gave his plush to Anarchy as well.
Which was a little Displacer Beast. And
Well,
of course, we all know what happened with Samael, don't we? That's a rather lovely little kobold named Esmeralda. Went off and did the bad thing.
well, is it really bad?
Well, it was the best euphemism I could think of at the time, so...
What is it they said in Austin Powers? Hop on the good foot and do the bad thing?
Yeah, hop on the good foot and do the bad thing. But yes, we rejoin our team the next morning over breakfast. Sammy's already said goodbye to his lady love. And everyone else is getting ready to start the day. Except for Anarchy, who is sleeping in.
So then, now that we've enjoyed the festival, what are we doing now?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know if the Arcadians are going to come back or not, so...
Why would Arcadians come back on us?
Because... well... I had to give them the fake database we made.
Okay.
Yes, and the situation's gotten much more complicated.
Do tell.
Arcadia is in something of a civil war right now. All I know is that one side now has our fake database, and I suspect it's not the side that told us to make the fake database. Or rather told us to make the database.
Quite likely, otherwise they wouldn't have needed to be seeing you in secret, luring you out.
Yes. Unfortunately, they're also playing around with memory crystals. Genetic copying.
I'm sorry, you need to elaborate on that.
Put simply, they're modifying people, creating copies of my former associates.
So they're pulling copies of them off the workbench. It's like making a clay copy by using mold. Only completely different, I assume.
More like they're taking living people, placing the memory crystal into their apertures, and then copying over them.
Well, yeah, but what is that genetics thing? Sounds like it's dance trees.
Basically, they transform them into physical copies as well. But using science rather than magic.
So it's technocratic necromancy.
More transmutation. But
You get what I'm trying to say.
yes, I do. Just gonna say, I see. Esmeralda, you and Esmeralda said goodbye last week, so it's about an hour later.
You dropped her off. Basically, had her sneaked out of the room. You snuck out.
Alright, forget that then. I've slept since then. Give me a break.
Well, it
That's
must have been
Dennis's
rather
line.
exhausting. So,
I assume he's just sitting there with a big toothy grin on his face.
so you had an interesting evening, and well, judging by how broad your grin is, you had an interesting night as well. Samael.
Oh, you can say that. She's a very lovely woman.
Well, usually I'm not the marriage arranger, or rather the relationship arranging type. That's usually not my duty, though I have an eye for the ladies sometimes.
Well, I won't kiss and I'm not one to kiss and tell, but we had some fun last night.
That is the most important. Is that both of you had fun.
Yes. She had lots of fun. But anyhow,
Look,
back to serious matter.
there are miners around, and I'm talking about midnight.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that around midnight. Yeah.
We just had fun, that's all I'm saying.
Yes. We
Anyways,
were playing a lot of patty cake.
back to serious matters.
Yes. And he pulls on his vest that I just decided he put on. So, what is our plan? I mean, we should probably go to the island down south.
Well, we still have the Admiralty skiff, so it makes sense for it to be use that to get back, but
Yeah, and then get to our ship,
the
the Jolly Dragon.
once we've dealt with everything that we need to here, we might as well make our way straight there.
Well, that would make sense. Also, Squish, it's a game.
I know what patty cake is. It just seems weird. Just, never mind.
So Jurnis, you're really cutting out there.
No, sorry. I know what patty cake is. I just don't know why. Never mind. I should start moving.
They're playing it with advanced rules.
Ardeth is just kind of trying to think of how to explain this.
When a kobold mommy and a kobold daddy. Nah.
It's how can we say this? It's a euphemism, Squish.
That's not, honestly, I don't think it's gonna help
Squish
any
just
better.
looks at Ardeth and blinks.
It's a word
It's-
that means something different than what it says
Yes.
it means.
Yes. Basically that.
So it's a lie?
Oh fuck no! No, I'm thinking of Hostile Grotto.
Squish is curious, but Jurnis the player is just like, do you really want to try and explain this?
Ardeth is really thinking on this. Rather than describe, well, you know how when you kill someone, you take them out.
Oh,
You
yeah,
put them
can't
to
leave
sleep.
The body there, it gets stinky.
Yes. Well, it's like that, except for intimate acts.
Just blink, blink.
It's basically a way of saying something if the actual words aren't exactly polite to use.
Okay. Anyway, we should probably move on.
Yes.
Yes, that might be an idea. So yes, we get the as soon as Anarchy's awake, we get the go to a boat and make our way back to Centreal.
Yes.
At this point, you all hear a commotion outside. You also roll perception.
I will.
Give me a second. God damn it! Stop. Perception.
Yeah, you can hear a couple. You can hear the guards outside yelling, "What? Put her down! Put her down right now!"
You should
If
probably
you'll
go with-
excuse us.
see what that is.
I think someone's in trouble.
As you make your way outside, you make your town square, and you see 4 guards, spears ready, pointing towards a 4-claimer overseer. In her hand is Esmeralda. She's holding it by the scruff of her neck, about 2 feet off the ground.
Uh-oh.
Friend of yours?
You just see Samael just steaming right now. Just whips out his mace and slams it on the ground.
Well, it's about time you all woke up.
What are
Yes.
you doing?
I figured a little leverage was necessary. After all, you did give our database to that wretch leading the rebels.
Seems like you know what you're doing.
Of course, I did ask you to produce the archive for me.
Well, as I understand it, there had been a little bit of a difficulty creating the duplicate.
I am fully aware that you created the duplicate for me,
Yes.
but you gave it to one of those rebels.
Please. We're all civilized individuals here. There's no need to hold someone hostage.
This one is of value to you, then.
Quick point of order. These guys, are they the town or are they...
They're town guard.
Okay. Wait! Does that mean she's the bad guy? She's picking on the little nice girl.
Anyone who picks on her is a bad guy.
Ardeth kind of nods. Says, I think in the case of the Arcadians, they are no good guys or bad guys.
Well,
You're quite
yeah,
correct, Ardeth Billiam.
but
But only those who obey Eden, and those who disobey.
she just makes tasty food.
Yes. You will come to the Kobold Caves if you wish to save her skin.
Why can no one be polite in this place? Look, we're here, we're willing to talk with you. You don't need a hostage.
Do you really think you're out here?
I'm just saying, you don't need a hostage.
The Overseer just kind of looks at you all. As I said, I'm in the Kobold Caves. If you value this one's life, or the life of her kind, I suggest you come get her. And as she says that, she shimmers and vanishes.
Great, she's as thick as I thought she is.
At this point, Samael just screams into the air and swings his mace, just slamming it into the building.
Sam, that won't do any good right now.
I severely doubt if it. Well, I have a feeling this is supposed to be a trap.
I mean, the big sign reading trap is right in front of us, so... yeah.
Ardeth, I really like you, but the rest of your people are assholes.
You have no idea, Squish.
Well, it seems like the assholes in your people seem to come in two flavors.
Yes, hopefully we can settle this at some point in the future.
Well, that depends on how this Eden intelligence is willing to learn from. What did she put it back then? Oh yes, lower life forms.
Precisely. But first we need to find out where these Kobold Caves are.
Well, I'm fairly certain I have an idea where they are. We've been to them.
I was about to say, didn't we go to them before?
No, those were the Smuggler's Caves.
Well, I'm not talking about on this island.
I don't think Ardeth was with us at the time.
No, I wasn't.
We've been to a bunch of caves where kobolds live, and that island now has a little bit of a race war problem.
You just see Ardeth kind of face palming her mask.
Yeah, kind of our fault as well. Kind of. We couldn't know that they would go mad. do that.
At this point, Jack the mayor kind of comes out. Hey, what's going on? What's happening?
Bad lady took one of your people. We're gonna go get her back.
Who was it?
Esmeralda.
Yeah, her.
Oh, the little cobalt girl. Yeah. Did they say whether you took her or something?
Place called.
We know where they took her.
As long as there are no other cobalt caves around.
Cobalt caves. Yeah, with a small kobold settlement just in the cliffs.
Alright.
He kind of, as it says that, he kind of. No, just needs to put us on the map. So give me 1 second.
Ooh, we're suddenly on the
Wrong
arc
way.
again.
That's the wrong way.
Ooh, cat.
He kind of points off to here.
Off to the lighthouse. The lighthouse.
Yeah, there's a little cave just under the lighthouse. Find a ladder there. Yeah, the kobolds all live there.
Well, looks like someone else has settled there as well. At least for now.
Well, I appreciate if you could sort it out for us. I mean, I've already asked a lot of you, but
Well, this is a bit more personal, I would say.
no, fair enough. Just be careful, okay? I mean, the kobolds, they did a part in the town, you know. They're good people.
I know.
With that, Jack heads back into the drowned wench.
Well, we should probably make sure that Anarchy's not going to follow us. I don't want to put her into danger. Otherwise, I'll never hear the end of it when Holy returns.
Well, you go and check on her, Jeremiah. We'll try and get things ready.
Alright. With that, Jeremiah walks back into the drowned wench and makes his way to... Well, right now it's only Anarchy's room.
As you open the door, you can just see her half sprawled out of the bed, half in the bed. Clearly, she's out of it. She's just zonked.
Well... We could be done before she wakes up. I don't want to wake her now. Jeremiah writes down a few lines that she's to stay there until we return. No saying where we are, just that we'll be back soon.
Okay.
And of course that we will come back.
Good.
Very much emphasizing that. She's a child after all. Don't want her to fear that she's losing people again.
She'll probably be hungry when she wakes up. Squish like hands over her gold.
Yeah. You know what, Squish? Give me another gold, please.
Okay.
And he puts the 2 gold next to the sheet and writes on it, this is for breakfast and chocolate milk.
Okay.
And
You
with that-
leave the Golden Anarchy, leave it to wake up.
No need to wake her up, get her all excited, and then tell her to stay put.
Honestly, she might be a little bit too stabby for hostage situations.
Yeah, though she's very, very sneaky.
Squish just kind of like mumbles and walks away. I'm sneaky too.
I know, Squish. But it's good to have two sneaky people around. So, well, let's get going.
You make your way down to where Jack pointed out, and you find a small cave mouth. It's been buttressed so it won't collapse on anyone. And at the end of it is a small ladder leading down. Who's going down first?
Samael's gonna take the lead here.
Yeah,
Go for it, son.
Jeremiah's got a little bit of a problem seeing in the dark.
As you enter the dark cave, Ardeth pulls out her rapier and it starts glowing.
Shiny.
Don't tell me it's a detector.
No, it's a moon. I think it's moonfire. I think moon touch rapier.
Well, to be honest, I still prefer having a bit of light with myself just in case.
Well,
But for now... Pardon? You cut out.
Well, feel free to light up something, right, Jeremiah?
Well, Jeremiah's going to use one of his torches.
Okay, so just give me 1 second to set it. And it's light for 15 feet. No, it's 30 feet for regular.
You know, sometimes I envy you lot with your dark vision.
That's pretty handy.
Well, don't worry, Jeremiah, I'm not capable of seeing in the dark either.
Well, you got the ears for it.
Yes, but not the implants.
Oh, yeah, you would... Yeah, sorry. Sorry. A lot of the elves seem to be able to see in the dark, so I kind of assumed you did as well.
No, one of the things we had to trade for our technology, I'm afraid. I can breathe underwater, though, so not all bad.
Well, that's good. I can barely swim.
Make your way down below.
I go lay down. Alright. Oh, great. Public.
Oh, ooh, plexi grid.
Yeah, I couldn't quite go with the alternative.
Yeah. I mean, you can always force it to line up, but then you have to basically redraw the map.
Yeah. Into...
You've broke up there, Seph.
Yeah, sorry. You descend into the Kobold Caves. It's not exactly the nicest place, but you can tell that's more just because someone's rushed in and taking the place over rather than the kobolds not actually taking care of it.
Well, looks like our friends decided that this is a place of operation for him.
So I'm going to soon going to be our tomb if we
Well,
cards right.
we're still worth more alive to them. After all.
Just be careful, we don't know what's in here.
Well, judging by the name, I would assume kobolds and forklanders.
Can we see those guys up ahead?
Which guy's up ahead? I don't see anything.
Yeah.
I would like Squish and Samael to run history checks.
Alright, sorry. Specky has a higher range than everyone else.
Yeah, why are you picking with Specky?
Yeah.
Bad Jurnis, bad.
Because I'm streaming on the other screen!
Yeah, but still, bad Jurnis. Bad.
Okay, can people see anything?
I see dimly the area. I don't see the two.
Yeah, currently I don't see
two,
any.
I don't see the constructs that are apparently somewhere, or folks or whatever. It's not like I moved there and have taken a peek myself.
Dynamic.
But only for the purpose of knowing what people are talking about.
There does seem to be a little bit of like dynamic lighting.
Yep. There's a bit of a fall off. Even.
Yeah, dark vision works, so
Yeah.
you only get a limited range on your dark vision.
But I mean, it's all supposed to be 60 feet, so
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
60 feet.
60 feet dark vision. Double check that actually. Should have said it. 60 feet. Oh, yeah, sorry. For some reason I said it's 30 for some reason. Sorry about that. I think it's 30. You can see, like, bright light and then another 30 dim light, I think, for night vision. Yeah, there we go. You should be able to see him now. Yeah, Samael and Squish can both see them.
Just gonna run a quick experiment here with Specky and see how far Squish can see. Squish can see up to here, so it looks like she already has the dark vision.
Yeah, so, yeah, just tweaked that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Samael and Squish should be able to see them.
Well, yes, we do have company.
Squish is gonna grab Jeremiah's trousers, just basically, wait.
Well, question is, what kind of company?
It's the robots again. The metal men.
Great. Can any of you see if they're moving at all, or if they're sleeping? Inactive.
Rolling investigation to see if I can determine that.
Yep.
Yeah, same.
Okay. 1 second.
We both got the same.
Yep.
Yep.
Because we're smart.
You really can't tell from this distance.
All right. Samael's going to roll stealth and see if he can't get closer without
Okay, roll stealth,
alerting
please.
them. So,
19.
And a 19.
Quick check on their perception. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can sneak pretty close.
So Samael's going to try and get right up next to them.
Yeah, Samuel, as you get close to them, you can tell they're active, but they're not currently seeking anything. They're sort of in a, not a standby mode, but in like a guard.
Alright.
But they are active.
Well, going to roll an investigation then to see if... Basically, if there's any way I can, like, shove something into them and disable them.
I'm afraid not. You have no idea how full claiming technology works.
The only way you can think of shutting them down is by dismantling them
Pretty
in
much.
combat.
Ardeth, do you know how to make these things go day?
I can't say I do. We had the Sentinels back in my day, but these are different models.
Hmm.
I was never really part of the Mechanicus. My expertise was spells.
Take it, they don't have a big lever saying pull to shut off.
Sadly not.
Button?
No.
Key?
Button. Who's got the button?
Are there any weak points? Perhaps something could be pushed in and cause failure?
Are you shouting from over there?
You know what? No. There. Move back. Use that 19 in stealth.
And you definitely weren't shouting as you walked back.
The way he's phrasing that is making me very scared.
I see.
I'm here.
Did you?
my bad.
You say, did you walk back before you started speaking, or
Yes.
right? So you were back with the others when you said that.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Did we ruin your fun? Seph?
Not necessarily.
That just means we get to spring the trap later.
Ha ha ha. He's gonna say to Ardeth, how hard would it be to take down these things?
I wouldn't say it'd be that hard. Basic units.
Well,
I see.
Hmm?
Oh, it's. Hey.
You've broken up there, Seph.
Oh no, sorry. No, I was just about to say something, but I just realised this doesn't have that ability, so.
Oh no.
Doesn't matter. I see. Actually, I'd like everyone to roll me a perception check, please.
Sure.
I see nothing.
Yeah, Jeremiah, you haven't noticed anything. You're too busy concentrating on what Samael's saying. Squish, you already rolled. Oh, midnight. 1 second.
Yeah, Midnight's here too.
Ooh. Squish, Midnight, and Ardeth all notice a small glowing light in the dark just here.
Is it floating in the air or is it on the ground?
Well, you can actually see, you're closer to actually see it's one of the sentinels.
There's a third sentinel on the ground? Or it's...
No. The sentinel's activated.
Oh. I think we woke them up.
Well, we woke them up. Let's tear them down.
Good morrow, sirs. Would you please lead us to your leaders?
I'd like everyone to start rolling initiative, please.
Well, can't rule with a construct necessarily. I can't barter with them.
Rule, damn you.
Oh, fuck. God. Oh, fuck, I gotta find it now. I got a perfect image of what Samael would be doing.
Well, I know what he would do if you were Miss Swiftwings.
Is everyone rolled initiative?
The answer is Fireball.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
everyone's
yes.
in there.
Yeah. Okay. Icy, you're up.
Alright. So, are you still saying 5-foot grids?
Yeah, it's all 5 foot grids.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. You know what? Light crossbow, right in Red's face.
Okay.
And of course, never mind. That's a nat 1.
Yeah. Roll me D100, please.
That's a double nat one.
Yeah, that is weird.
The dice are not loving you tonight, my friend.
Yeah, still, at least you only got a 4. You try and aim at Red, but your crossbow just scatters down the hallway here. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's it.
Okay. Next up is
Squish.
Okay. This is gonna be very dumb. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Hi. Punchy punchy. Eh.
that's 15. 1 second. Actually, I'll let 17 hits. So yeah, that doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Okay. I am then going to bonus action yeet.
Yep.
5, 10, because I have 45 feet of movement. And I assume I see these guys.
Yep, you see him.
2 more down there. And that's
Wouldn't
squishy.
Wouldn't be
Okay.
surprised if there's 2 more
Next up,
somewhere
Yes.
else.
Chris Lowe takes a swing.
Oh no.
16, does that hit?
Meets it, beats it.
7 slashing damage. And another. 7 misses.
Yep, 7 misses.
Okay. Is Red. Red is going to make his way here. Spring 1. 13. 18.
18 hits.
And hits you for 6 slashing damage.
Ow.
Next up is Ardeth. Ardeth's going to move 1, 2, 4. Look at Red. And she is going to use Ray of Frost. That hits. for 9. And she's going to... That's her turn. Jeremiah, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20. Attacking red with the masked axe.
Okay.
Okay, that's a miss.
Yep, that misses.
Second. Misses again. I shouldn't use those 3D dice. They clearly are unworking in my favor.
Nope.
And, nah. Or do I? You know what? I'm going to use Rage.
Okay.
So I'm raging.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm just going to put Rage basically as a status effect on me.
Okay.
That should do it.
Okay. Next up screen. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 16.
Why? Yeah, that's...
6 slashing damage, please.
I
And
regret
8.
going too far ahead. That misses.
Next up is Midnight.
Mama's getting hurt. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Where's the line tool? Oh, there it is. Yep. You know what I want.
Yep.
Thank you.
So that's DC 14 dex saving for green and red. Red is able to get out of the way slightly, but green takes the full force of the acid. That's 9 damage to red. Oh, sorry, no, that's 9 damage to red and 18 to green.
I'm taking it the other way around as well, so... See.
Okay. Okay, is there anything else you'd like Midnight to do?
It's pretty much what Midnight can do.
Okay. Next up is Blue. Blue's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Swing. 15.
Miss.
10.
Miss.
Yeah, he's kind of just slipping slightly on the acid that's on the floor, so he kind of swings at you, but it kind of goes wide both times. Next up, Samael.
Alright. I have my mouse, there we go. Going 5, 10, 15. So I had Jeremiah there.
Okay.
And then kick sheet. Need bigger keyboard tray to accommodate gaming keyboard and mouse. I'm not kidding. Mace on red boy.
That hits. It's 5 damage.
Want to go and bring your spiritual weapon out?
Not a bad idea.
Okay, what form does it take? Okay, what form does it take?
Axe. Same as last time.
Right, 1 second. And I'm assuming you want to put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
You
put
want to put it there,
Yeah.
clearly. So you can reap the 25.
1 second.
And I'll just go ahead
There we
and.
go. There we just 1 moment. Actually, I need to choose a. I'm just going to choose a better token than that because you can't really see that.
Yeah, you should probably have something like a token just with the axe head or something.
Yeah, there we go. That should be okay.
All that.
That works.
I guess I'll just give you control of that. There we go.
Yep.
Right, yep. So, 25, that hits, rolled. That's 8. You watch the axe spin round and round and just completely shatter red against the wall. It's down.
Alright, who's next?
Next up, it's Squish.
Right, okay. Which one's looking the worst off?
Green, currently.
Green, okay. In that case, 2 attacks.
Okay.
Ah,
Right. As does that.
and then she is going to yeet out of there with a bonus action because owie,
Okay.
and that's me.
Excellent. You've done quite a lot of damage to Green. Next up is Clay. He's going to march forward. He needs to choose which of his targets he's going to go for.
Well, there's a big target.
He looks between the kobold and the human and decides to take a swing at Jeremiah. 10,
Misses.
15.
That
hits.
15 hits, yeah.
Okay, that's 10. Well, on your raging, so you get resistance, don't you? So that's only 5 slashing damage.
Yep.
That's Ardeth's up next. She's going to take a quick analysis of the situation. And she is going to use Ray of Frost again. This time on Clay. So that. Oh, bloody hell. A lot. No, that's actually, yeah, just 8 damage.
Yeah, she doesn't get the net 20 on.
Yeah, I was just debating if she had I know, I was just debating to myself if she had advantage or not.
Nah, she
But
doesn't.
she does not.
We're not in a murder sandwich after all with Claire.
No. Okay, Jeremiah, your turn.
Speaking of murder, Claire's getting...
Definitely hits. Okay, let's see.
Oh wait,
Who
I
you-
forgot to turn on the 2 rage damage points as well.
Well, who were you attacking?
That's Claire. He's attacked
Claire.
me, so he gets...
I'm not even going to bother asking you to. I'm not even going to bother asking you to give me the extra damage for your rage. He's gone. You basically gatted him across this wall.
Time for the garbage collection.
You literally hit him for all of his remaining HP with that one, with the finger damage as well.
Oh.
Next up, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Hang on.
Oh yeah, you still got 2 attacks, yeah.
Yes, I still have the ability to attack green in this case. Who's getting... nothing. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. You're kind of buoyed up by your...
Yeah. write it up, and happy, but no cigar right now. Sephy?
Seph,
Hello?
we lost our DM. Quick, everyone attack!
Testing 1 2 1 2. Bloody decided to play up again. Apologies. Can you hear me?
No.
Right, it's Green's turn now. Yeah, Green's turn. 18.
It's
Okay, that.
okay. Meets it, beats it.
Hello. Car.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so that is 9 slashing damage in total. Next up, Midnight's turn.
Jurnis.
GMT.
Yep.
Right, 1 second, I'll have to do this for Jurnis. Midnight's going to run to there. Take a look at Green. And he is, once I get a sheet open.
Also, roll for recharge of acid breath.
Yeah, I'm going to start that once I've got the character sheet open.
Yeah.
Where are we? Character sheet. Pet. Midnight. So that's see if that's chat. That's the wrong one. Right. So roll this for yeah. I'm sorry. That's not recharged. So he's going to do a bite. That hits. It's 10. And a claw for 20. So that's 13 in total.
Don't even see Squish right. See.
Yeah, Midnight just basically eviscerates Green.
I have no idea where Midnight is right now.
He's underneath you.
Ah! He's on the corpse of Red.
Yeah, he's. Oh no, I'll get rid of Red and move that over the side.
I mean, unless we want to bring something to the Tinkerers Guild. And don't think I haven't spotted two waiting in the walls.
You shouldn't be able to see anyway. You shouldn't be able to see anything in the walls.
Yeah.
We can.
Oh,
You should.
We can actually set in the walls too.
You should put them on the DM layer for the time being.
You should restrict movement. There's a tab there to restrict movement, where it means they can't go through the walls.
yeah. Bear me 1 second. I'll sort that.
Sorry about that, my brother called and I haven't talked to him in a long time and he's been stuck in London with all this shite going on.
Oh, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. London's worse for wear.
Can't seem to find restrict movement.
Oh, did they move that? It used to be on the normal tab.
Oh, on basic.
Yeah.
No, can't see it.
Well, it doesn't matter. Just don't go outside the bounds of the walls.
Yeah, not
Like-
outside the bounds of the walls.
Like naughty little cheaters. What you can do,
Yeah.
Sephy, is you can reset the fog of war and that will remove what they've seen.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't see them right now.
There you go.
Like, I did expect to have Anarchy with us because I've had to delete some of the things I had in here. But yes, it's Blue's turn. He's got to choose who he's going.
What a benevolent DM. Lowering the CR when we are missing party members.
He's going to take a swing at midnight.
No!
23.
That hits.
That's 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
And he's going to take his second swing. 19.
That does hit.
So that's 13 slashing damage in total.
So that's 35.
You will regret that.
Next up, Samael.
Second. Okay. I'm assuming I couldn't get under midnight.
Nope.
Alright.
I mean, if you move your spiritual weapon to over here, it has advantage. And you could probably squeeze by if you want to.
You can pass through your allies.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Move
you
my,
can
yeah.
scurry through Jeremiah's legs. And move it here.
I would have put it there, but okay. It's all the same.
Oh, it's still flanking with an ally.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, roll for a spiritual weapon. 16.
That hits. For 3
Three.
damage.
And then Samael's gonna scurry over here,
Yep.
whip out his mace, and bash Blue.
That hits. Next up is Squish.
Okay. Squish is now actually paying attention to her turn. She is going to first off rummage in the party resources and chug a potion. Let's see. We have 6 potions of healing, so I'm going to use one of those. So that is
Okay.
2d4 plus 2. That was pathetic. 5 hit points back. It'll do. That's something. So that's a bonus
That'll do,
action.
Dig. That'll do.
And then she's gonna make her way over here. And punish the person who hit midnight.
That misses, I'm afraid, and so does that.
Damn.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I just used my bonus action in action, so I'm out.
Okay, next up is Ardeth. Ardeth's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Staying on top of Green's remains. And she is going to... Let's see... Yeah, she's just gonna straight up try to pick stick. That hits. 7 piercing damage. And just double check something for... No, she's not got that yet. Right. Okay, so she does 7 damage, and that's all she can do. Next up is Jeremiah.
Well, Master X misses.
Yep. That
Master X
hits.
hits.
Right. 10
That
damage.
should be sputtering whatever is driving the thing.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. Next up is
Nope.
Midnight. Okay. Revenge! First off. Eh. He gets his acid breath back. Yay. But he's not gonna use that. He's gonna go nom nom nom.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes. Good boy. And that was...
So that is 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Midnight tears into this the sentinel, but it's still standing, I'm afraid. And the claw attack misses.
Yep.
Next turn, he's going to just roll this to check and see. Yep. He raises his arm and he's going to take a swing at Midnight again.
No. Misses.
Both times. It's very heavily damaged, so it's not quite able to get its scimitar up quite right to get the angle.
That's
Samael.
what happens when the visor's damaged.
Just hear all these. It tries to swing.
Mm-hmm.
You might have
Yeah.
been that.
Alright.
Yep, Samael, your turn.
Alright. Second verse, same as the first. Mace.
That hit. No, that misses, sorry. You don't have advantage, unfortunately.
That's spiritual weapon.
That does.
16.
That hits.
Spin it up.
The spiritual weapon whirls round in a blaze and smashes it.
It tears through it like butter. Like a hot knife going through butter.
And we are going to keep initiative.
Because reinforcements are arriving.
Yep, you can move freely now.
Let's keep going. And
Squish is going to go down here and peek around this corner.
As you look around, you see a few. It's basically like a small rubbish pile. You know, large. It's basically like a refuse area.
Don't go too close to the waste.
I'm not gonna go near it, but I'm gonna try and have as close a look as I can, see if there's anything worth investigating.
There's not much there, just bits of chicken bone, couple broken pans. Not really anything worth grabbing hold of.
Alright, come on, Minnie. You did so good, good boy.
Samael, as you enter this chamber, you can see 2 more sentinels stood in front of a large barred door.
alright, let's do this.
Okay. I will allow you to make a ranged surprise attack if you want.
Takes aim. And shabam!
That hits. Who were you aiming for?
We'll say red, so it's a clear shot.
Okay. That's. You could roll damage for me, please. Ooh, that's good. Yep. Crossbow more or less sinks straight into its forehead. Unfortunately, it's got no brains to damage, but it's a good shot. Okay. Time to add the other one.
At the 1, at 2, at the 3, and the 4.
Okay.
At the
Samael,
5,
you may now take your action and bonus action.
Alright. Axe there.
Okay.
Spin it up.
That misses, I'm afraid.
And I'm going to take a second shot at red there.
That hits. 11. Very good. a bolt into the center of its chest. You basically nearly take it out, but it's still moving, I'm afraid.
Come on, you.
Is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Next up is Squish.
Okay. You hit red.
Yeah.
5, 10. Squish has not learned her lesson.
Yeah, you take out red, you beat a spine.
I'm afraid that misses. That hits.
Wait, what? Hi.
Oh, no, sorry, that misses. Sorry about that.
I was wondering there.
The first 11 misses, the second 11 hits.
6,
What?
5, 10, 15. Nope.
You'll-
Disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20. You can go first this time, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, you're up.
I'll just look at my
Just
features and
point
traits.
me in the
I have like
direction.
3 whole abilities to like yeet out of
5.
combat.
10, 15.
Don't worry, Samael has one too.
Red
Apple-
getting the Mastex. 15.
That misses, I'm afraid.
I said he gets the Mastex with
That
18.
hits. Yeah, you just smash Red to pieces.
You can use your second attack
You
on the other one.
basically slam him against the wall and he just crashes to the floor.
Already used my 2 attacks.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Why do they need those sentinels all the time?
Ardeth's turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. She's going to fling Ray of Frost. And misses. And that's all she can do. Red is dead, so it's midnight.
Okay. MIDI. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna stop here, and he's gonna go.
Okay, so I should just roll the dex for this lad.
Oh, yes, MIDI.
Yeah. Midi's acid just splashes straight onto it, and it is doing a lot of. It is half melted, but it is barely standing at this point.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he's gonna back up.
Hop back.
Yeah.
Just hope
Sentinel
no-
is going to stumble forward.
Yep.
6,
Nope.
7.
Nope.
Yeah, you practically melted the scimitar arm off, basically. Next up is Samael.
Alright, so 10, 15, going to actually 20, right like that, and then 22. And just for flavor, as he's running, she's just gonna let out this like Donald Duck, like.
Okay, and you've still got your bonus action.
Surrounded.
That
23.
hits. How do you want to do this?
think for just for something different, it's going to, instead of spinning, it's going to be like an actual axe. Just chop, chop.
The spiritual weapon starts just hacking the sentinel to pieces. Midnight's acid breath softened the armor so much it literally just disintegrates. It's dead.
Well, it never was truly alive.
It is no longer functioning.
Yep.
Alright, so somebody else going to do an investigation on the door here.
Please bear me 1 second. Okay, roll investigation for me, please.
See if it's.
You can't be sure why there's a massive door here, but you get the feeling that it's to keep people out.
Squish is going to stealthily creep down
Yep.
this corridor and have a peek.
Which corridor?
This one.
Yeah, as you make your way down, you can see another 2 sentinels stood guard here.
Am I able to see beyond them?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Nope, whoops, sorry, that's performance. There we are.
Okay,
That's better.
perception. You can just see small kobolds huddled together.
So just generic kobolds, not Esmeralda.
Not Esmeralda, no, but they have the same scale colouring.
Do they look hurt or scared or...
They're terrified.
Okay, so they're being held prisoner by these things. Alright. Squish is gonna scurry back. Hey, hey, hey! There's 2 more of those things down there, and I saw a bunch of kobolds. They look scared.
Did any of them look like Esmeralda?
They're the same color, but I didn't see Esmeralda. It might be her family.
Time to meet the parents then. Samael just not runs, but just like power walks down the hall, down the corridor.
Okay. I'm gonna roll initiative.
Hit it, cutting up again.
Okay. Should put that in order. Samael, you're up.
Oh, these things are fucked.
All right. Hang on. I gotta go back here for a minute, grab my special weapon. Sorry about there. Yeah. So, send my spiritual weapon all the way back here
Okay.
and attack Red Boy.
That hits. 6 damage. Okay.
And then yeah. Okay. Light crossbow on. Well, never mind. Doesn't matter who I shoot.
Okay. The crossbow bolt just slimes past Red and just hits the wall here.
It
Next
ricochets
up.
off your spiritual weapon and skewers one of the kobolds.
Don't tempt me. Next up is Squish.
Bad, Jurnis, bad.
5, 10, 15, 20. I don't think Squish has managed to hit any of these fucking things. There we are.
That hits.
Okay, I'm gonna use...
That, I'm afraid, misses.
You know what? No. Just... no.
Alright, re-roll it.
Oh, fuck me. There. God damn it. I'm
Man,
still gonna
all
use
misses.
Flurry of Blows, though.
Go on. That hits. Second one does not, I'm afraid.
I do an extra 6 damage!
Okay.
Oh, why can't I hit these things?
That actually works out really appropriate, to be honest.
Ah!
Anything else you'd like to do?
No. I should have used my bonus action to yeet out of there, but I didn't because I was angry.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ardeth. She's going to Ray of Frost. That hits. Unclear. Oh no, don't tell me Cork's asleep.
No.
That's all Ardeth can do.
I was just biding my time.
Clear is looking pretty badly damaged. Ardeth will, however, just shove the here out of the way. Jeremiah, your turn.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, what's the commotion? 20, 25, 25, 30, 35, clear. Gets a nice little attack with the mast axe. That's a miss.
Yep.
It's had a nice head attack with the mast axe.
Roll damage, please.
That's 10 damage in total.
10 damage. Yeah, you basically obliterated this one. You slam your axe into it, and it, again, straight against the wall, practically in two.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I've already gone 35 feet, so I can't move past Squish.
Okay. Next up is Midnight.
Okay. First things first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That'll do.
Okay.
He's such a good boy.
That's 13. I just have to roll the dexterity. Ooh, yeah. Midnight just fires his acid jet straight into the chest of the sentinel. He's still standing, but he's looking a little bit melty. Speaking of which, it's now his turn. He's going to advance. No, get rid of the damaged friend. And he's going to take a swing at Squish. 14? 14?
Miss!
7.
Miss!
That's him. He's still badly damaged from the acid, I'm afraid. Next up, Samael.
Alright. I don't think I can get it here, can I?
No. That'd be in the wall.
I mean, if you put it here, it's still got advantage. Because Squish is Midnight's over here.
You can place its advantage, so... That misses, I'm afraid.
Doesn't fucking matter. So... Scurry. Right, next. And... Mace.
That hits. You catch it straight in the back of its leg joint, It buckles a little, but it's still standing upright. Next up, it's Squish.
Come on, Squish, bring us home.
Come on, I swear. Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
I just meant finish the fight. I was trying to rush you.
Oh dear. Okay.
That misses.
Okay.
Yep.
I just missed badly.
Yeah, you stumble. Okay. That definitely hits.
Okay. Flurry of bows.
That misses.
Damn it.
You managed to catch it quite well with your first strike, but because you're still not quite steady on your feet, your next few strikes miss.
Yeah, well, you know what? I want it to make me a dexterity saving throw of 13.
19.
Damn it!
Next up is Ardeth. Just going to line up her shot. That. And she basically shatters it. I think that's taking care of that.
So I was going to come in here and check on the two kobolds. Are you alright?
Oh no!
Was that who are you?
Yeah. Oh no!
My name is Samael. These are my patriots. Midnight, Squish, Jeremiah.
Oh well, I'm Gregor. This is my wife Hilda. Our children Oingo and Boingo. What are you doing here exactly?
We're looking for another kobold. I'm taken captive. Her
Well,
name is Esmeralda.
oh, it's my little cousin Esmeralda, yes. From what I could tell, they took her into the vault.
Of course they did. I knew not to trust that door.
How do we get
Oh,
in?
yeah. Well, usually the vault isn't locked because it's kind of our holy place, but you could probably try my brother Alexander. He usually has the key.
And where is he?
He should be deeper in the caves. It's possible that he has us. Actually, Samael, roll me a perception check. Actually, you notice he's suddenly looking at your holy symbol. Actually, that looks very much like the key. Yeah, he has. Yeah, that's basically. Yeah, that's the key. How'd you get that?
It's just a symbol of Bahamut.
Oh, that explains. That explains. Yeah, we worship Bahamut.
Ah, wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, then
So, are you like? So, why do you have the key?
it's a standard symbol the fellow was wearing.
Oh, so you're a follower too.
Yes,
Oh, great.
I'm a cleric of Bahamut.
Oh, oh, apologies. He kind of does like a little bow to you. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize. But yeah, if you just present the holy symbol at the door and pray, it should open up.
Yes, thank you. I'd try and get out of here if I were you for the moment.
We can't really, I mean, this is, well, we're kind of safe here. I mean, you kind of trashed those two things, so...
Alright, then try and barricade the entrance as well as you can and stay safe.
Oh, yeah, we'll be safe. We'll be safe.
And Samael just yeets back to the door.
Wait up.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
And as soon as he gets there, he kneels and holds a symbol in his hand and just starts silently praying.
Okay. As you pray, you have to bear me with just 1 second. The door starts to slowly open.
Okay, it worked.
It opens up, revealing a large horde of. Can people see inside there? By the way.
Oh
say-
god.
I only see up to here, because human and torch.
Yeah, you continue the description. You open it up to see a large hoard of treasure at the feet of a statue of a gold dragon. Tied up underneath the wings of a dragon is Esmeralda. Stood in front of her is the Overseer, and in the corners of the room are 4 more sentinels.
Samael just, I don't know if I'm on the right tool. Samael just slowly walks in and stops.
That's far enough.
Let her go.
You honestly didn't really think we'd let you get away with Anarchy over to the rebels, did you?
Frankly, I don't care about your stupid war. I don't care what side has the stupid crystal, just let her go.
Now why would I give up my little bait?
Because what can we do? We already gave the crystal away.
Exactly. You were foolish enough to do that.
What good's
What's that?
bait when we're already in the trap? You may as well let her go.
I will consider letting her go. Once I take your corpses back to Arcadia for testing. She points at Ardeth and goes, "You in particular we've been looking forward to getting hold of."
On that I will have your head.
You can try. She
what?
spins round the staff weapon she's holding. One end of it is a trident, the other end is a glaive. Samael, go move.
Alright. Well, if I've got through this fucker. Going to pull out crossbow and shoot it right at her.
Okay.
Not going for anything fancy, just aiming at
That
her.
hits.
Go for the crystal.
That would be a precision shot.
Hang on 1 second. 70.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah.
That's memory. Just 1 second, please.
And I realize I have
Yeah,
the
that
same number
hits.
and an advantage, but
Okay. Any bonus actions you want to do?
get that right next to her and hack away.
That hits. For 3 damage. Next up is Squish.
Squish is going to rummage in her pack. And she is going to toss something to Jeremiah. Drink it! She's gonna throw you a potion of giant strength. 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll a d6. Well, if you choose to drink it, you can roll a d6 and then that. So would that have been my action or bonus action to fish that out?
I would say that's a bonus action since you handed it to Jeremiah.
Okay. Then she is going to... Actions, what actions do I have? How much health am I missing? That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to tackle Blue Boy.
Okay. That misses. That hits.
And that's me.
9 bludgeoning damage. Next up is Green. Green's going to advance and takes swings at Jeremiah.
Yes.
7 slashing. And that misses. So you take 7 slashing damage.
Oh yeah, the rage has.
Yeah,
gone
Rage
there.
is bladed by this point.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Next up.
So
Is Red. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. The rest are going to take a swing at Squish.
No!
20. 20 hits, doesn't it?
No!
Okay then.
You say
9
no, we die.
misses. 18.
Damn it! Yes, that hits.
So you'll take 9 slashing damage. Next
Ow.
up is Jeremiah.
do I go for Green or do I go for her? First of all, he's gonna pop the potion.
Okay, I'll actually leave it up to the DM which level of giant are you going to let this potion be?
Okay, that's one. I'll just gonna roll a d10. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That rolled as a stone giant.
Your strength is now 27 for an hour, Jeremiah.
Okay. Well. Let's just temporarily set it to 27 then.
I think in this fight we could probably use the bonus to be
Yep.
honest.
Yeah, you know what? I've been itching to use these things for weeks now. Since you got out to the ruins.
Next, rage.
Okay.
And then...
That's all you can do. Next up is Ardeth. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's the gate. I shouldn't have that. So I'll put that there. Ardeth is gonna get in a position here. She's gonna glare at the overseer. I'm going to enjoy this, you bitch. And she is going to lightning bolt in a straight line, so to catch red and blue as well. So that's dexterity for red, blue, and the overseer. Okay. Oh, natural 1. Ho. That's 48. So I was going to check what the DC they have to beat is. That's 15. Overseer meets it, beats it. Red Yes, natural 20, so that only takes half damage. Yes, I'll do 8d6. I'm organised.
Now you know how I feel.
34 damage. So let's get a quick check on that. So that's 17 for red and the overseer.
And I'm assuming blue is just turned into a pile of ash.
1 second. Blue, yeah, blue's just basically blasted against the wall and charred metal on the floor in a puddle, basically.
What does Shah have to do with this?
Charred.
I know. I was just trying to make a little bit of a joke.
And I
Can't sleep all the time after all.
Yeah. Just gonna activate her blade song. Next up is Midnight.
Now then, here's the question. Esmeralda, how is she being held? Is she tied up?
She's basically just tied up. You know how in cartoons it's basically mummified in the rope around the body?
Is she tied to anything?
She is not.
How high is the room?
The room's about 20 feet.
Okay. Mary is gonna fly. He's gonna go up to the roof. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna stoop down and grab her.
Okay.
And then again, flying up to the roof, hopefully avoiding this woman. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I'll tell you what, roll me a stealth for midday.
Stealth. Sure.
I'll let you have our advantage. Midnight success rescues Esmeralda.
Good boy, Mitty.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That was pretty much his entire turn. His entire flight movement, and I'm guessing picking her up was the action.
Yeah.
So he's still 20 feet in the air, holding on to this kobold.
Yeah, she's just kind of like swinging from below him like a wrecking ball.
Good boy, Mitty.
Next up is to go to the front and attack Ardeth. That misses. That misses.
Wait, 18
Actually, no,
misses?
advantage. Oh no, advantage, sorry. Yeah, he has advantage, so 22 hit. 3 slashing damage. Yeah, Ardeth has a... She has an AC of 19 while she's using Blade Song.
Oh.
And a 19.
Yeah, Blade Singer is a good subclass for Wizard. Next up is Samael.
Real quick. Overseer's not in the turn order.
Isn't she? Oh, damn it. She was. 1 second.
Shouldn't have told him.
She's 16th in the order now, so I'll let her have her go. She's just going to glare at Samael. Oh, this is just so much easier if you die. And she is cat.
Say again?
She is going to cast when it loads. I forgot to say don't tell my mind since it's playing up.
By the way, why does the Overseer have a fractional?
I don't
initiative?
know. But yes, I would like you all to make a Constitution save, please.
Can't
Oh,
save.
no.
Midnight doesn't because he's out of range.
I'm fine.
Ah,
But yeah, everyone but Samael takes half damage.
And I get a +1 to that as well. So technically 24.
Okay. So that would be... Call it 18 damage for Squish and Jeremiah, but Samael takes the full 37.
Okay.
Yeah, Samael, it's your turn.
Alright. I knew that would come back to bite me in the ass.
1 second, I'm gonna have to... 1 second, I forgot to do it for green. 1 second, he's to...
What did she hit us with?
Corn of Cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he needs to make the Constitution. So...
Ignore that,
Yeah,
that's not
green
what I'm doing.
takes 18.
Ignore that Sacred Flame, that's not what I'm doing.
Yep,
That
no
is
worries.
fine. Alright.
It might help you warm up.
Suddenly, Icewind Madam Swiftwings breaks in and casts a fireball. In their area.
Well, we've already used one of the signature spells.
Samael pulls down a zipper on his front and now steps Icewind.
Yep.
How did you fit in that cobalt suit? Wouldn't you like to know?
She's
Okay,
very
please.
flexible.
Jeremiah opens the zipper on his bodysuit and out steps Ez. Hello.
What the fuck am I doing here?
Alright.
Ah, he's all good. He's all good.
I know we're in the shared universe, but this is fucking weird.
Really? 6 points.
Better
Apparently,
than
Alright.
nothing.
So,
I'll take it!
So do I.
actually, hang on, that's 60 feet. So, yeah, pretty much everybody
Yeah.
takes 6.
Ironically, the squishy wizard is the only one who's not been heavily damaged so far.
Ah! Squish is bleeding!
Yeah, I can see why. I can see why they made Bladesinger elf only.
Yeah.
He's a powerful wizard.
Okay.
See, how about a bonus action?
That is a bonus action.
Oh, fair enough. How about that action then?
Yep. Gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself at
Yeah.
level 3.
Really good. You regain 13 points. And do you want to move?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'll get back on my mouse tool. How did I get it to 30? Over here. Just I can't get us all.
I'm half tempted to choke an overseer.
Does Brain Brady need to choke a bitch?
Okay, next up is Squish.
Okay. First off, Squish is gonna flex and heal 18 hit points.
Excellent.
And then she is going to use her bonus action, Patient Defense.
Okay. Patient defense.
basically means I use the dodge action as a bonus action
Okay.
for a key point.
Okay. Next up is Green. He's going to take another swing at Jeremiah. 21.
Ow.
That's 4 slashing. And 10, which missed.
Misses.
Okay.
Said 4.
Next up is the Overseer.
With 16.13 initiative. Don't know how that she managed to do that.
Hey, it's because I got a tiebreaker on.
She probably rolled 14 as well before her dexterity bonus was added.
Yeah. 1 second. She just smiles. You can just tell from her voice she's smirking. As she says, "Well, Ardeth, I think you'll enjoy this little one." Come on. Oh, keep forgetting he brings that up. As she casts Ice Storm. 1 second, I should need to move the turn order before I put this.
Now, I think you'll find the official name of this spell is Badger Splat.
It's a draw shape. And then it's make it 20 foot square.
Hey, just be glad that the first time I used it, I didn't notice it said radius. Otherwise, we'd all been fucked.
Okay, it's a shift draw circle, isn't it?
Draw a circle.
Yeah, try to draw a circle.
Use a random prop and turn on the radius.
Yeah, that'll be easier.
I mean, otherwise you have to use something like.
Put it on Specky. Put the radius on Specky.
Okay, let's right.
Otherwise you have to use something
Not that.
Hang on.
really silly.
There we are.
Hold Alt for a circle ellipse.
Yeah, but you would have to pull it out from the center. So
Okay, she's gonna put it right there.
Can everybody see that?
Yep.
no.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go into the advanced and click that everybody sees the aura.
Okay. Aura, where are we? Okay, where is it?
It should be on the bottom.
Yeah, I found it. Aura 1. Yep, okay, we'll see that.
Yeah.
Oh.
And everyone's got to make a quick saving throw.
I get advantage on this because of the dodge action.
Yep. One second.
Great! Jeremiah's knocked out cold.
Oh dear.
What up?
Dexterity saving throw for midnight. No, midnight!
No, Sam!
How does Esmeralda handle this?
She's knocked out.
Oh no.
Midnight basically crash dives.
Alright, before I roll my D100, how much damage do I take?
Okay, that's 25
25.
points of damage. That's not enough to knock out Mitty.
Yeah, we didn't stop him falling to the floor.
Yeah, true. And half of 25.
It's 12.
Yeah, 12. So Squish gets 12.
Hang on. 10 is bludgeoning, so that's halved.
It
So,
is.
so hang on.
Half of 25 would be about
12, yeah.
12 on 12, yeah. Of course, the dice hate me today.
You're not in the radius, so
Oh, I was casting it
You're not-
there.
Yeah, she's cast it in the doorway.
I just thought you hadn't moved it yet. What was I at? 29?
Well, okay, Jeremiah's just barely alive.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do 2 roll. Just have dex rolls, red and green. So that's 9, and it was a 14 to beat. So red takes 12 damage, looking pretty beat up, and green takes the full brunt. Green's basically destroyed. But red is still standing. Next up, red is going to take a lunge.
He gets disadvantage because I'm dodging.
Okay. So that's 6,
Miss.
13.
Miss.
Okay. Next up is Ardeth. He's not looking very. She just glares at the overseer. You really don't learn, do you? So I've got to make the dexterity for red and the overseer. 10. Oh ho ho ho!
Ooh,
Fry,
Right.
bitch! Fry!
we
Just gonna make a quick D100. The overseer. Oh, 46.
her energy crystal falls out.
So, it's 8d6 of lightning damage. 43. So, yeah. Red again just melts. Red just melts from the electricity. And the overseer is basically blasted back 5 feet.
Oh, she's blasted into her own.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
it's
fucking pretty badly hurt. And since she just ends it, she has to do the saving roll. So DC 14 dex. I will laugh if. Yeah, she saves. She's fine.
Well, she still takes the 12.
Yeah, she takes a 12. She's just hit across the back of her head by a large chunk of ice. And she falls to her knees. That's... So no, we're clear here. So, next up, Jeremiah.
Well, Jeremiah grabs his backpack and takes a potion of healing.
I will just say, that her concentration's been knackered, so yeah, the spell is no longer active.
Still, potion of healing. That's 2d4, right? Regular potion of healing.
2.
Sorry?
2d4 plus 2, yeah.
Okay.
We summoned the beast and summoned 2 more beasts on top of it. I think we summoned Cerberus.
Alright. Ooh. 6 hit points regained. Ooh.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, to the nothing.
So take your action, please.
Well, there's a little bit of movement. And then Jeremiah's going to do something that he should have done before. A little bit of an unarmed strike. Non-lethal.
Okay.
Oh, fuck non-lethal. Sam's not going.
So, as soon as she's knocked out, he's going to take out her energy crystal.
That hits. You can roll. Yeah, you basically just rabbit punch the back of her head and she goes down.
Well, If she's unconscious, he's going to try and pull out her energy crystal.
Roll me a dexterity check.
A dex check.
Yeah.
Alright.
You try to get to where her crystal aperture is, but she's wearing armor, robes. You're kind of having to undress her to get to it.
Yeah, not doing that right now. Alright.
Next up is Midnight.
Okay. I assume Midnight has noticed that the little kobold has gone limp in his arms.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's going to bring the kobold and sit it down next to Squish. This is 15. And then, so he's just going to sit her there. He's going to flap over. Yeah.
Okay. One dexterity save. Ooh, yeah, that hits full brunt of damage on clear. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, Midnight's good.
Okay. Next up, it's Clear's turn. He's going to take a swing at Ardeth. That misses. That one hits. Actually, does it? Yeah, I'll say that hit. So that will be 9 slashing damage. And that's all he can do. Next up is Samael.
Yeet. And she's knocked out but alive, right?
Yeah, she's still alive.
Okay, so she's still got hit points. Alright. I need to roll a medicine check to see that.
Yeah, roll a medicine check, please. Yeah, she's breathing, but she's unconscious.
Oh, as soon as he sees that, like crossbow, shabam!
Okay. That hits. Yeah, Clear's damaged, but he's still standing.
And then, well, would that medicine check have counted as a bonus action?
No, I'll call it flavor.
Okay. Then another mass healing word. Everybody, take 3 points.
I'll take it.
So will I. I mean, she hits hard.
And so will Midnight.
Okay. Next up, Squish.
That would also technically wake up Esmeralda.
Yeah, Esmeralda's just kind of hazily coming round. She's conscious, but she's not with it.
Good, she's alive. 5, 10. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Zip.
Okay.
Come on, Squish, don't disappoint me.
An abstract, 25.
Yeah, those hit. So that's 6, 8, 14.
Is it still alive?
How do you want to do this?
Yeah! Here's the thing, I just basically want to jump up on its back and just like try and pull its head off. just like pry apart some of the armor, just like smash some of the components inside.
You go to town on this thing as you're riding on its back. It struggles to try and get you off, try and hit you with its scimitar, but yeah, you manage to pull out some important parts and it just crumples. And that
Well, now that everything's dead, first thing is Sam's going to pick up Esmeralda in her arms, kind of like, cradling her. Like, Esmeralda, can you hear me?
Samael?
I'm here. Are you alright?
She just straight away buries her face in your shoulder. She's sobbing. She cannot speak. She's absolutely upset.
Yes. Samael doesn't speak either. He just holds and strokes the back of her head. Shh. It's alright. It's alright now. Then looks back at everyone. Would someone take her damn power crystal before she wakes up?
The overseer's already starting to wake up.
Jeremiah, grab her!
Jeremiah's going to do just that. Strength check?
Yep, strength check.
If she's able to get away from Jeremiah right now, I'll be surprised.
I will be bloody amazed. She rolled a 13 on that. Yeah, she's going nowhere. You got her held pretty good.
And now we're having a little talk.
You've
Hello?
woke up there,
She's sorry. Yeah, she's just not happy.
Squish is going to take her staff thingy and keep it away from her.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Actually, Squish is gonna get zapped.
Yeah, you could tell this is her spell focus. Without this staff, she can't cast anything.
I got her magic thingy!
Well,
Well, what?
now we have the ability to have a little talk. After all, you weren't willing to discuss beforehand or listening.
The overseer is just glaring at you from behind her mask.
You can glare all you want.
You said you wanted to talk, then talk.
Well, you're under the impression that we gave away important information. We did not, as far as I understand it. There's been a little bit of a difficulty in creating the archive.
Difficulty in creating an archive. My God, Behelim, you were on ice for 2,000 years. You can't have forgotten how to make a copy of something.
Well,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just see
it's easy.
Ardeth glare back at her.
well,
Yeah, it is. It's just on the keyboard. You click Control C, and then Control V.
you need to keep in mind that the Ark has been stalled for quite a while. So there's the possibility that things just don't go as planned. Put things short. As I understand it, the archive is pretty much worthless that they have.
So you gave him a fake.
Well, it's a tactical disadvantage to them.
Look, we thought they were really bad, so we didn't want to help them. But after what you did here, I don't really see how you're much better.
We are the ones Eden appointed to protect Arcadia. Simple as that.
Your methods are, at best, questionable.
Just
What was
because
it?
you're protecting
Oh, yeah.
the place doesn't mean you get to hurt others.
Let's
Take us back
say-
to... Take our bodies back to experiment on them. You know, don't like not being asked before people experiment on me. Or decide that I should be dead so you can experiment on me.
Oh, I assure you, if she hadn't been here, we would have just got straight to killing you.
Ah, you failed. And you're not really helping the fact that I still think you're not a bad guy. I'm
do
not
hate
crazy,
you.
right? She's like looking around to Ardeth and Jeremiah.
You're seriously asking her about being good or evil?
Well, from what I can tell, she has tried to reform. You? Not a chance.
Ardeth
do-
knows she did bad. And she's trying to be better. She's helping us be better too. You're
Did
just
she-
mean.
Did she tell you why she went the way she did?
She told us she regrets it.
It didn't stop her killing her own sister.
Again. Regret. That's the real point about this. She knows she did bad and she's like tearing herself up about it. You just tried to kill that poor little lady who just gives really nice food.
Have you even bothered to check that little spell book of hers that the rebels gave to her? Have you seen some of the spells she cooked up? The ways that she
That
could kill
is-
people?
That is her old self.
And yet she's willing to pick that spellbook up again.
You mean the book you destroyed?
Say, Ardeth, what did you want us to do with the book? Before the rebels contacted you.
I want it destroyed, but this is what's happening if I don't use it, then I suppose I'll just have to pick up those old spells.
Well, just remember, you still want to be a good person. If there's bad spells in there, you don't use them.
I'm fairly certain that there's a lot of offensive spells in there.
The ice,
You mean like they're swear words?
the Ice Queen was particularly adept at defensive spells.
And yet you think she hasn't tried to reform herself. Is it because she's with lower beings?
I'm not that short.
I'm not
The
talking
overseer
about you.
smirks and just reaches to take off her mask. She pulls off and she reveals the flesh on half of her face was basically seared away by the lightning. I would say 2 lightning bolts into my face would call into question her credibility.
No.
To be fair, I
does-
also tore those machines apart. But that was because someone we like was in danger. That's...
What the 2 lightning strikes to your face mean is that her loyalty does not lie with you. That does not mean that she is the Ice Queen she was. I thought you were so smart, so well versed, and yet you don't understand the difference between those 2 things?
Her loyalty's never been to her.
Yet you claim that her loyalties are against all of you.
Her loyalties have only ever been to herself.
Well, strange that she's been trying to help us. Wouldn't that mean that her loyalties lie with, well, this group?
You may have become her pet, I suppose.
You are not getting it, are you? You're really that dense.
All
And
right.
here I thought you were so smart. We work together. We are not her pet. She is not our pet. We decide together.
And you will die together. If you
And so-
think... Do you really think we don't have other weapons?
Oh, I'm fairly certain you do.
No, again, are you not seeing the concept that you're the bad guy? You're threatening us again. I know I'm not the smartest, but I can see this.
Squish. She thinks she's good. She thinks she's so smart, has us outsmarted, yet she doesn't see that her plans are flawed.
Oh, she's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you really-
Looks like science has kind of blinded you, which is a pity.
Ardeth,
Well, when I
she's
get
been
my
trying to
next
kill you too. Do you want to weigh in on this?
When I get my next body, I'm going to enjoy seeing you all suffer.
Wait.
Oh.
Next body?
Oh,
Oh,
no!
yeah.
Don't tell me you're doing this as well as the other idiots. You do know what they are doing, right?
If you're referring to that pitiful fool of a lord, no. Our science is far more advanced than that.
I'm not talking about Lord.
Jeremiah, I think that's enough.
You know what? Squish is right. Good night.
As you strike, you suddenly hear a loud hissing noise from inside her mouth.
Oh, great.
Back up! Get away!
You watch as her face begins to melt from the inside.
That is not what I
Really?
was expecting.
Suicide capsules.
I think it'd be hard pressed for Jeremiah to know what that is.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
just-
that's the player that's
Oh, okay,
saying
fair
that.
enough.
Really?
she
Killing yourself,
crumbles.
it seems.
as her body starts to disintegrate, leaving nothing behind.
Ardeth, your people are weird and I hate them.
You also notice that the sentinels that remain...
No broken pieces. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Ardeth,
Yes.
she said get a new body. And the other people were also getting new bodies. Is she one of them?
Yes. She was copied from my sister.
Wait, this
Wait.
one was copied from your sister?
Yes.
But I thought...
What? So, both sides have your sister in them?
The two overseers were both copies of the same person.
Ow, I think something in my head broke.
It makes sense. The rebellion would be led by some renegades. Myself and my sister were, well, rebellious for our people.
You know,
But why?
duplicates of your sister must be completely insane. Looks like the copy, the replication doesn't fully work.
And that's
Ow.
what it's that duplicate must have been conditioned to obey Eden without question. The one that I met yesterday must have had that one slight variance, small percentage, which meant it would be more free-spirited.
I think I need a drink.
Why have
Just-
we created
just
your
to-
sister at all?
Well,
She was a very powerful warrior.
also, fighting fire with fire.
So, they're trying to win a war, so they make more of a really powerful warrior who has like a half and half chance of being really loyal or like really rebellious.
I would say 3.35 chance.
Ardeth, your people are dumb!
But
It's a war of escalation. Oh,
she isn't the only one.
That's,
There are 5 others.
that's like taking tomatoes from the rubbish pile. One of them's... You know there's gonna be at least one that's bad, but you eat them all. That's bad. That's stupid.
Believe me, if we encounter any of the other templates, this one will look easy. They've taken the worst criminals and butchers in our history, cloned them as soldiers, and intend to use them.
great.
This
Go-
is Demolition
ow,
Man
ow.
meets Universal Soldier.
Ow. Ow. I just had a thought that was way too big for my head. Ow.
I get those a lot.
It doesn't surprise me. If I was in their position, I would probably do the same.
Yeah, I just had the worst idea that they could have.
Ardeth, if we meet another one, will she remember what we did here?
If it's the White Overseer, then yes. By the sound of it, Eden maintains some sort of hive mind for them.
just
At
had
least-
the worst idea. He
That's
looks
very-
he looks at Ardeth. Not duplicates of your sister. Duplicates of you.
No. They don't have any of my DNA.
I
I think they do.
No, they can't. I'm not my sister. They can't replicate me. That's why she wanted my corpse.
But we left you with them when we were trying to help you when you went a little cuckoo.
I severely doubt that my cousin would have provided me with anything useful.
Yeah, but your people are crazy.
To be fair, when you met my age, did he seem crazy to you?
Okay, people in Arcadia seem to be a lot of, fucked up in the
Besides,
head.
if I'm totally honest, I suspect it was when the villagers went to Arcadia that this all started.
I suspect it started way before.
No, it's... The people of our village knew compassion, kindness. Those aren't foreclaimed traits.
So,
Maybe we should leave this for later.
yeah.
Sammy.
As I said,
How's your friend?
She's slowly calming down, but she's still shaken up. Let's just get out of here. Get back to the inn.
Did you untie her?
Yeah, just so you know, this is her home.
Oh, well, either way, let's get her back with the others.
This... My family will be further inside the cave.
Alright, let's go.
great, we're meeting the parents.
And and go ahead and move me. I'm in the bathroom right now.
That's a statement and a half.
Ardeth just sighs and goes, "No, Samael, you and Esmeralda should remain here. We will go deal with the others." If I can grab hold of her.
Relocate the gold piles.
Yep.
Fuck Bahamut, you don't need that right now.
That whole time, Midnight has just been playing in the gold, by the way.
Just your
Pretty much. It's like Scrooge McDucking through it.
just see MIDI dog paddling through it. It's canon now.
Yep. He kind of comes out with a crown over one of his horns. You're like on the upturn bit. Come on, you best go and find her parents.
What could I get away with that?
Not a lot. Jeremiah sees it after all.
Yeah.
Unless you give her advantage because she's at the edge of the light.
Alright. Sleight of hand with advantage.
There it is, 23.
Quite a bit.
Not 20.
Excuse me.
It's a pile of shinies.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Bahamut will be very displeased with you just taking without asking.
Squish has no concept of gods. She just thinks they're really powerful people.
Let's see.
Well, he's a very, very powerful dragon.
You are able to get 2,100 copper pieces, 1,100 silver pieces, and 70 gold pieces.
Do you want to link that in the chat?
Yeah, 1 second.
Excellent. This is going in Squish's personal funds. God, she's such a wee thief.
Midnight kind of shakes the crown loose off his horn and just kind of sits by you, ready to do follow your instructions.
Good boy, Mitty. Come on.
Don't think Samael saw that after all.
Yes, nobody saw that.
Nope.
Well,
That's
sense advantage? Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's what he saw nothing.
Do.
Going on this way. One second. Do not move.
I swear to God, I don't do it on purpose, but Squish always seems to find the good stuff.
As you approach this bridge, you hear the skittering of a large amount of kobolds making their way down these corridors.
How?
Oh, halt! Don't move! Don't move! Where are you?
Hi, I'm Squish. This is my son, Midnight. We made the bad things go away.
Black Dragon! What? Black Dragon!
No, it's okay. He's a good one.
I think we might need Samael here.
We were just over there, and we made the bad lady
Samael, would you
and
mind
her
coming out?
armored men go away,
Uh,
and we helped Esmeralda. Yeah. Squish is going to attempt to persuade, even though it's probably gonna fail. Oh shit!
we'll say, bring Esmeralda with me.
Yeah. So you got Esmeralda with. What? Who are you? Who are you?
My name is Samael.
You see this one female couple basically try and pry the.
You broke
Yeah,
up
I got.
there.
You broke up, but I get what you're saying. Samael just
Yeah.
lets her go. Doesn't even fight. Just
Yeah.
as soon as the other kobold puts her hands on her, he just lets go.
Yeah. This male kobold runs forward and just goes, "You're. Thank you. And you are a holy man."
Yes, I am a cleric of Bahamut.
Oh, it is wonderful to know our prayers were heard. I don't know why these strange metal men come, but I assume they try to take the horde.
Not
No,
quite.
Oh, who would do that? That'd be terrible.
I'm gonna let that slide.
I was this close to putting
Yeah.
out an insight because that is a bit too much on the nose even for Squish.
You can try, Jeremiah.
Squish, that's a little too much on the nose.
Oh, roll deception.
Nope, you did not get that. You're too concerned with Samael right now.
Oh, I love Squish
Something
so
is
much.
up.
She's such a little rat.
Well, I guess we can only be thankful that no one was hurt.
Yes, Esmeralda is all right. The rest of us are a little worse for wears, but we'll pass. A good night's sleep is all we need.
You are more than welcome to stay here.
Thank you. And I never caught your names.
It is Radmanthus.
It's nice to meet you.
A pleasure, Sir Samael.
Well, what do you guys say? We take a breather here, rest up.
Squish looks down at her blood-drenched clothes. I would very much like that, yes.
Rest. No matter where.
Oh, we'll prepare food for you.
That is very kind of you.
But I am curious. Most people do not bother to come down here.
Well,
Well, they were gonna hurt Esmeralda. We like Esmeralda. Couldn't let that happen.
Oh, you're... Oh, I told you this was a good idea to let her go up and sell those apples.
They were good.
Yeah, Samael's trying to hide it, but he's blushing a little, kind of looking away.
yeah, we all enjoyed her produce and
The company.
Oh, that is one.
thank you.
She's absolutely fantastic in the kitchen. She's a wonderful cook. And she's
Oh.
quite a smart businesswoman as well. I mean, it was her idea to go up there in the first place.
Yes.
And the world is richer for it.
Yes, thanks to Bahamut and Crying Kendering, everybody's safe.
Yeah.
I see. I'd like you to roll a history check for me, please.
Story 13.
Yeah, the name Crying Kendering is one you remember very well. You know that Bahamut told you to seek out Crying Kendering.
You said Crying Kendering. When did you see him?
Oh, well, the statue in the vault is of Crying Kendering. It kind of lets us speak to him.
I see. Well,
Oh, don't get me wrong, I mean, we are faithful to Bahamut, but it's kind of like we have Crying Kendering as our local king, and he kind of helps us out, and we need it, but it's complicated, but yeah, we worship Bahamut, but Crying Kendering is our king, you know?
understood.
I mean,
Alright, well,
as long as they're on the same side.
Oh yeah, Crying Kendering is king of the Golden Dragons. At least in, this area, but I can't say it's for the entire world, but...
well, I might need to talk with him myself.
Okay, just go into the vault and, pray, and he should, listen.
Well, I'll do that. Everyone else, if you want to enjoy the hospitality for the time, I have something to do.
Of course. Yeah, come on. We prepare a feast. Father, there's something I need to talk to your mother about.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Samael's gonna come back. You knocked up my daughter!
Samael, I want you to roll me a religion check. As you look at the statue of Crying Kindling, you notice in his hand is a large blue pearl. You know that this is a very special kind of sending stone. That when the right prayer is made, allows the other holder to commune with whoever's making the prayer.
Alright. With that 19, would I be able to know which prayer?
Yes, you know which prayer to make.
Alright. So, Samael carefully picks it up, kneels down, and holds it with both
You
hands.
can't pick it up. It's set in this statue's hand.
Ah, okay. Now then, he reaches out and touches it, and then closes his eyes and begins the prayer.
Okay. As you pray, you suddenly hear a strange creaking noise. And as you look up, the statue's neck starts to curl down towards you. Seems to be sniffing at you.
Samael's just standing still.
You are not right man.
No.
Can everyone see that?
Yep.
Yep. Would have expected a slightly different spelling.
So, I'm glad to see that you have dealt with the problem.
Yes, the invaders.
Yes, they are proving quite troublesome. Tell me, young kobold, is there any other reason you would call on me?
Bahamut has instructed me to contact you.
I see the old father is well, he is wise indeed. I can see from looking at you, you are very powerful.
I'd say very powerful. I try my best.
Yes. I believe that what your father wishes to discuss between us requires a more face-to-face approach.
Where shall I meet you?
You must come to the island to the southeast, the Great Island. But I should warn you, there is much strife here, despite my best efforts.
We shall make my party and I shall make our way there as soon as we can.
And you, beware giants.
Thank you.
Think nothing of it, my son. Also, I can tell from your brow that something troubles you.
Well,
You just watch as the statue's eyebrow kind of slowly arcs upwards.
I knocked up a girl!
1 second.
Oh shit.
When he said also, I was expecting him to say, tell the goblin to return my stuff.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Why ow?
Sorry about that. Smoke alarm on the landing went. Tried to go to sort it out, and forgot I'd been sat on my leg for the past 2 hours, and consequently could not move. In fact, went to get up, fell backwards.
Oh, whose fault is that?
I got comfortable. I got comfortable sitting on my leg, and it went to sleep.
Anyway.
Anyway. So yeah, Crying Kindling is just staring at you with this eyebrow raised.
What seems to be the problem?
Samael just sighs and like Kobold, the invaders took Esmeralda. We had relations the night before, and I'm fairly certain I'm soon to be a father.
You are Cleric of Bahamut. You know the right thing to do.
I do. But I ask of you to watch over them in the time that I need to leave them.
You will give me 1 moment. Everyone who can speak Draconic, you just hear Adamantfus. This cleric is to wed your daughter. He is a good man, and he cares deeply for her. It is my will, and that of Bahamut. Okay, Your Majesty. I
They're
give
suddenly
them.
cowering.
I give them my blessing.
Thank you.
You are welcome. You watch as the statue gets back into position and returns to just being a statue.
Samael just takes his hand off the pearl, stands, and starts making his way back.
I take it you were responsible for that low rumble, and why they're all cowering now?
Well, necessarily say cowering.
Well,
I must know. Is what the king says true? What my daughter said true?
Yes.
Well, then I guess there is only one thing I can do. Redman walks towards you and suddenly gets you into a ridiculously big hug. I have a son!
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Then our feast, the feast of thankfulness will also be a feast of celebration.
Yeah. A little celebration after all this is wanted. So why not?
Everyone, yes! Everyone into the vault! Into the vault! You're all kind of herded back into the vault. Now I'm trying to
Come on, everyone,
grab-
heard.
Yeah, everyone heard, come on. You're all needed in here.
Everyone, including those in the south?
Yeah, they're here already.
Yeah, they were down here. Or, yeah, somewhere down here.
Even the
Oh my
kids
God,
invited!
Yes, I brought the door to make to work as a makeshift altar.
Yeah, for some reason bonded these two tokens together, so...
Also, the magical weapon is still there. Well, add it to the pile, I guess.
No, it would have poofed away by now.
I was joking.
It returns to the ether.
Redman first.
Speaking of returning to the ether, I think it's... depending on how long we take, even the potion goes away.
Yeah.
It really lasts
Red
an hour,
Mantis
yeah.
kind of indicates for Squish and Midnight to make a bit of room for Samael to stand there.
Sorry.
He very quickly offers a prayer to Bahamut, grabs a chain from out of a pile of gold, and very carefully loops it around your and Esmeralda's hands. He offers a few more prayers up and says, "Welcome to the family, son."
Thank you.
Now let's party. I would like everyone to make me Constitution saving throws, please.
Much wine was had that night.
Modified 20 for Squish.
Yeah.
Looks like...
There was a lot of drink going round. Ardeth, for the first time ever, is actually drunk. As is Midnight. Everyone else is reasonably tiddly. But yeah. Around about, I guess, fairly late into the night before Esmeralda kind of pulls Samael away from the main group.
Who gave a baby wine? Seriously.
And they go somewhere private.
Oh my.
Well, if the next generation's not already on its way, they're working on it now.
Oh yeah. It's wonderful to have it. It's just wonderful, you know. You know, it's wondering if she'd meet a nice man, and she has now. Ardeth's basically got a mask half off, half on her face, so halfway up her head. It was a beautiful wedding. I don't think I've ever actually been to a wedding before, so. The
I
night
was at
just
a wedding once. They didn't notice me under the table eating all the food.
I had a feeling that you'd do something like that, Squish. The night
It was free food.
The night continues. There's much merrymaking and dancing, and everyone's having a wonderful time.
As long as Ardeth is not trying to puke on the gold. Everything is fine.
I think that's a good place to leave it there for tonight.
End scene.
Yeah. So, play of the game.
Sammy getting laid twice in a row.
Sammy's gonna be a daddy soon.
He most certainly is.
Honestly, if I can vote for myself, I'll say the 2 11s on the mech.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Or actually, the 46 lightning bolt
Ooh,
by
yeah.
Ardeth.
That was a
Yeah.
massive lightning bolt.
Yeah, I am genuinely shocked I managed to pull that off.
We saw
shocked.
No pun was intended, but I'll accept it.
I think we might have summoned Cerberus.
Fumble of the game.
Squish not
Squish.
been able to hit fucking anything!
Just having one of those days.
Yeah.
Poor Squish.
Any thoughts, theories, or ideas?
God, the Fulclaimers are dumb.
Yep.
Dumb, racist.
I'm wondering how successful they're gonna be basically dragging Midnight out of that gold pile in the morning.
Oh, it depends on how strict Squish is with him.
It's
He'll
alright.
basically do.
I got some to take home.
Yeah, he'll basically do anything that Squish asks of him now. So.
Yay! He's a good boy.
Anything else?
I'm right.
Any other ideas?
Got me.
Okay.
I have a sneaky suspicion that them using the violent criminals as soldiers is gonna bite them hard in the ass and take out a good chunk of the world while they're at it.
You don't
Yeah.
know that for certain.
It's a theory. A game theory.
God damn it.
Yep.
Uh,
No.
actually, it's just a hypothesis.
So, wonder how Arena would react to not being our first wedding.
It
Well-
must be perfect, Elaine!
Don't worry about it, Rena. I mean, we're getting wed at the two beauties of us. I know my airs right now is terrible, but
I don't give a shit about the wedding. I just want the food.
to be fair, yeah. The food, and of course, the title's also a nice thing.
Yeah, I'm becoming a duchess, and I'm owning that shit. Jenny's gonna kill us.
You can imagine Irina just going, if it's not perfect, you can consider yourself a neuter dwarf.
I love how we've turned Irina into a bridezilla somehow.
Well,
Well, after all
Say
she's
we-
been through, I think she deserves it.
Yeah.
A background joke we made between sessions that has kind of become canon in our mind, much like Willow's pot farm.
yeah. Yeah.
It would be just like
And
Willow
and
comes
right to
scurrying
be
past Icy with a bunch of cookies in her arms. Don't let us go into the stable.
also rise to being the punching bag. We kind of established that.
Yeah.
Though, of course, he's often redeemed himself to be a rather useful punching bag.
That's true. Well, with that, we're gonna go down the list. So it's good night from Cork.
Good night, and be sure to wear protection when you are with a kobold.
It's a good night from Icy.
Good night, everyone. Happy Father's Day.
It's a good night from Jurnis.
Hey, you should definitely wear protection when you're with a kobold. They've got sharp little claws.
And it's a good night from me. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Night.